You know, there's only so many ways I can say how disgusted I am in an NHL team, how embarrassed I would be if I were a member of the New York Rangers organization. I know I've been talking about this team a lot in recent videos, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm a fan at the end of the day, and this is going to be one of the biggest stories of the NHL season. A team which dumped bad contracts and looked poised with a couple of additions to compete for a Stanley Cup has been absolute dog shit to the point where, I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch last night's Rangers-Nashville game, and I don't want to watch the highlights now. I'm going to send this to an editor so I don't have to look at it because I know what I will see. Dump and chase without the chase. The Rangers sending 3 men high and not getting back. A lack of effort, poor defensive positioning, and above all else, a top line which disappears. Now, even with all of that, I did not expect the Rangers to get shut out by the Nashville Predators. But fine. What actually has me even more embarrassed is how this team has treated Kakko. The Rangers scratched the kid and he was pissed, and he should be. He said, hey, I'm not on the ice very often when we're getting scored against, and you know what? He's right. Mika Zibanejad is a -17 and is a defensive liability out there. Obviously, plus minus only accounts for so much, but Mika Zibanejad gets far more ice time. He gets lots of PP1 time, and he's managed 2 more goals than Kaapo. He's got an entire extra 7 points playing with the likes of Artemi Panarin. Kakko is not the problem. In fact, alongside Will Cooley and at times Alexis Lafreniere, he is one of the few bright spots on this team, or rather, he was, because after being pointed out, hey, maybe don't pick on the young guy, they shipped his ass off for a pitiful return. He's got a $2.4 million contract and he's scoring at even strength the same as Kreider and Zibanejad. He's got energy, he's young, he's a former first-round pick, a number 2 overall pick at that. This is so New York Rangers, and they move him for a 3rd pair defenseman and a 3rd and a 6th-round pick. This wasn't worth killing Jacob Trouba and destroying the locker room. This is a guy who's going to probably play well on the Kraken, will probably develop into a very good player, and the Rangers got rid of him, I'm guessing because he called out the dinosaur-ass leadership of this team on their bullshit. I'm just so disappointed. Like, I didn't think they could hang with Florida last year, but they were a couple of bounces away from making things really, really interesting, and I was glad a lot of this core was locked up for a while. What do I even say now? I feel so sad because I don't care and I don't see how this is going to be fixed without tearing things down, and it sounds silly, but I'm sad that this is happening during Sam Rosen's last season. But that's all I got. Bye-bye.